Hey guys, this is Karthik. So I just want to quickly run through the architecture we have for Druid. So we have deployed the whole cluster on AWS. What you typically see here is what you would be used to at this point. We have master nodes and we have query nodes. But one thing what we've done separate is to break the data into its own separate processes, like historical and middle manager nodes, their own separate nodes. So I'll talk about this why later, but quickly it's just to make sure that we have easy route to scaling each of these services separately. So in terms of deep storage, we're using S3 and we're using Postgres as a metadata store. And Zookeeper is something that we have a separate infrastructure around, and we are maintaining our own Druid Zookeeper cluster. So quickly, if we can go to the next slide. So this is what our cluster looks like right now. So we have three separate abstractions of environments. So we have a demo/dev environment, and we have staging, and we have prod. So what you're seeing here is the number of nodes we have just to work with initially. Like Shyam was saying, we have very less amount of data that we have right now. We have less than 5–10% of data that we can potentially go to. So in the dev environment, we have no SLAs is strictly for development purposes. So we have a smaller cluster. On staging, we are pushing up some of the more refined workflows into staging environment. So we have a fairly larger cluster size here. So what we do is we scale the middle manager nodes to 20 instances of staging when the ETL is happening. So we do batch mode, batch ingestion. So when the ETL is happening, we scale it up to 20 nodes and scale it down once it's done. On prod, it's more SLAs are more strict. So we scale it up to 50 nodes just to make sure that ETL is done faster.